राम आ गए।
Hello and welcome to an India Today special broadcast that comes to you from the Rammai Ayodhya Nagari. I'm Gaurav Sawant, and over the course of the next half hour, we will tell you how Ayodhya is now drenched in the colors of Lord Ram. This special broadcast that comes to you from the Lata Mangeshkar Chowk, where you hear the Shri Ram bhajans almost round the clock. But what you also see here is a sea of humanity, a sea of Ram Bhakts. From Harley Davidsons to Jaguars to those who've come on foot from Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh and even Tamil Nadu. It's faith that binds them together and brings them here. What's also remarkable is that ahead of the January 22nd Pran Pratishtha, the Anushthan that started on the 16th continue every day, and today the idol of Lord Ram, of Ram Lalla, was brought inside the Garbhagriha, and there is satisfaction in the hearts of Ram Bhakts. The Pran Pratishtha happens on the 22nd, but Ram Lalla's Vigraha or idol is now inside the temple and in the Garbhagriha. A wait of 550 years finally coming to an end. We get you much more on this big story.
The holy city of Ayodhya is ready to welcome its most famous son. Most revered god of Hinduism, Maryada Purushottam Shri Ram is returning in his child avatar. The city of faith is gleaming in spirituality. Ahead of Pran Pratishtha ceremony, devotees are on a high, with the city decked up with glittering colors. The age-old ghats of Saryu, the serene Ram Ki Pairi, the timeless temples, the once narrow roads flocked by generations of faithfuls. Everything is painted in the color saffron. Prime Minister Narendra Modi, who will be the Yajman for Pran Pratishtha, is on a spiritual quest, visiting top temples linked to Ramayana. On Thursday, Modi released postage stamps celebrating the Ram temple and revered characters from Ramayana like Hanuman, Jatayu and Ma Shabri.
आज की पीढ़ी के युवाओं के लिए ये देखना बहुत रुचिकर होगा कि कैसे विभिन्न देश श्री राम पर आधारित पोस्टल स्टैंप जारी करते रहे हैं। मैं देश विदेश के सभी राम भक्तों को, सभी देशवासियों को बहुत बधाई देता हूं।
The intricate design of stamps captures the essence of Ram Mandir itself, and the timeless chaupai Mangal Bhavan Amangal Hari, a radiant depiction of the sun and the sacred Saryu River, among others.
ये टिकट सिर्फ कोई आर्ट वर्क नहीं है, ये इतिहास की किताबों, कलाकृतियों के रूपों और ऐतिहासिक स्थलों का सबसे छोटा रूप भी होते हैं।
Earlier, amid chants of Jai Shri Ram and soulful Ram Dhun, the Ram Lalla idol was placed inside the Garbhagriha ahead of Pran Pratishtha. A truck and a crane were used to transfer the Ram Lalla idol, the epic creation by master sculptor Arun Yogiraj from Karnataka. Made of Shamal Sheela, a black stone, the nearly 5 feet statue depicting the boy Ram will see the Pran Pratishtha on Monday. With Puja Shali and Samarth Shivastav in Ayodhya, Bureau Report, India Today.
And there is a festive atmosphere here in Ayodhya. A young daughter of this holy city Aditi Shukla. She's been singing Ram bhajans from the time of the Bhumi Pujan to the Pran Pratishtha, from Ram Bhadracharya ji's ashram to various manchan or various Ram Leelas that are being organized here. Her voice actually brings not just the pain of 14 years of vanvas or 500 years of wait, but also the happiness of Ramji finally returning to Ayodhya with Ma Sita and Bhaiya Lakshman. And that's the air here in Ayodhya right now. Festival, Deepavali for Ayodhya has come early this year. Biting cold here in Ayodhya, but there's warmth in the hearts of Ayodhya Vasis. There's excitement in the air and there's anticipation. Ram aayenge. And with me is a young daughter of Ayodhya, Aditi Shukla. Aditi is a student of Delhi University. She's been a part of the Indian Idol music contest. She sings very melodious bhajans. Her bhajans are actually being sung here on the streets of Ayodhya right now at various Ram Ayojans that are happening. So Aditi, what goes through your heart as we wait for Shri Ram?
I'm very excited for this new thing and भगवान राम अपने घर वापस आ रहे हैं तो इस चीज की खुशियाँ कैसे व्यक्त करना है तो as an artist I will be singing few lines for you. हो आज गली गली अवध में आए हैं, आज गली गली अवध में आए हैं, आज सूखे हुए पेड़ खिल जाए हैं, नैना भीगे भीगे जाए कैसे खुशियाँ मनाए राम आए हैं, कुछ समझ न पाए कैसे फूल बिछाए राम आए हैं, राम आए हैं.
There are proud chants of Jai Shri Ram, and there were proud chants of Jai Shri Ram when the idol of Ram Lalla, the new idol, was taken into the Garbhagriha of the Ram temple. This was a wait of over 500 years that was finally coming to an end. So that idol that weighs around 150 to 200 kgs, made by a master sculptor, Arun Yogiraj, on a massive crane, that idol was taken into the Garbhagriha. There were tears in the eyes of Ram Bhakts because this was a wait of over 5 centuries that was finally coming to an end. And when you look around me, hear these chants of Jai Shri Ram, hear the happiness, the satisfaction on the faces of Ram Bhakts, because for centuries everyone's heard from their parents and they from their parents and they from their parents that this was where Ram Lalla was born. Finally, that Shubh Ghadi is coming, that Shubh Muhurt that begins at 12:20 on the 22nd of January, goes on till about 1 in the afternoon. We get you more in this report.
In the sacred Nagar Brahman, a truck bearing Ram Lalla makes its way through the streets of Ayodhya. Covered in yellow polythene, the truck maneuvers through lines of devoted followers chanting Jai Shri Ram.
आज हमारा सपना साकार हो गया. इम्पोर्टेंट वक्त था वो पूरा हुआ, हमारा सपना पूरा हुआ. मंदिर जो बन रहा है इसके लिए मोदी जी और योगी जी को कोटि कोटि नमस्कार.
हमारे मन में ऐसा हुआ कि राम जी अभी उधर अंदर बैठे हैं गाड़ी से, बहुत खुशी हो गया.
As part of the ceremonial proceedings, the gaze of Ram Lalla, the revered idol crafted by Mysuru-based sculptor Arun Yogiraj, remains concealed under a cloth. The majestic Ayodhya temple readies itself for the consecration of Ram Lalla. Prayers echo through the expansive sacred grounds. Meanwhile, the head of the Ram Mandir Construction Committee discloses the auspicious moment, the Muhurat for Monday's consecration.
22 तारीख को जो तिथि और मुहूर्त है वो लगभग 12:30 बजे है. उससे पहले जो पूजा विधि है वो अभी शुरू हो चुकी है.
Ram Lalla expected to be placed in the sanctum after a sequence of rituals involving prayers, bathing with sacred water and the fragrance of holy offerings. The chief of the construction committee affirms the completion of the Ram temple.
राम लला के मंदिर में गर्भगृह होगा, 5 मंडप होंगे और वो भूतल पे होगा मंदिर। तो वो मंदिर बन चुका है।
With fervor at its peak, all eyes set on the consecration on January 22nd, a momentous occasion for the faithful, marking the culmination of years of dedication and anticipation. Bureau Report, India Today.
A unique aspect about Ayodhya that all citizens here, whether Hindus or Muslims, Sikhs or followers of any other religion or any other way of life, any other sect, they're all coming together to celebrate the return of Lord Ram or Ram Lalla's idol in the Garbhagriha of the Divya Bhavya Navya Ram temple at Ayodhya. The celebrations, the diyas, the festivities are not just in some homes, it's in every home in Ayodhya. And that's the point that's being made. Shri Ram unites our civilization. Shri Ram actually takes us back to our civilizational roots. And that is something that not just Ayodhya, but our country is celebrating at this point of time. We bring you more in this report.
Teenager Fariza Mansoori is a student of 11th standard. She stands by the Saryu river with her paintings of her ideal.
इसमें जब श्री राम लंका की ओर जा रहे होते हैं तो इनकी मदद एक गिलहरी करती है पत्थर से ब्रिज बनाने के लिए। और क्योंकि जब समुद्र इनका साथ नहीं देता है श्री राम जी का, तो ये क्रोधित होकर जब अपना तीर चलाते हैं तो फिर उसके बाद समुद्र इनसे क्षमा मांगता है, तब इनको रास्ता देता है जाने। प्रेरणा मुझे मेरे मम्मी पापा ने दी है हमेशा से, और क्योंकि ये मेरे आदर्श हैं, मेरे आइडल हैं, तो इसलिए मैंने बनाया।
मेरी झोपड़ी के भाग आज खोले जाएंगे, राम आएंगे।
Ayman Ansari of 10th standard lives at a distance of 5 hours drive away from Ayodhya in Kheri town of Lakhimpur Kheri.
राम आएंगे, आएंगे, राम आएंगे।
Her Ram bhajan has become viral on social media.
राम जी के लिए, राम जी अभी जो अयोध्या में 22 जनवरी को राम मंदिर का उद्घाटन है, उसी के लिए।
क्या है वो भजन?
मेरी झोपड़ी के भाग आज खुल जाएंगे, राम आएंगे।
सज धज के आए, सज धज के आए प्रभु राम।
Sania Malik and her team have come from Muzaffarabad to Ayodhya.
हमारी आँखों के तारे हैं प्रभु राम।
Singing Ram bhajans, they are celebrating this festive season at the holy city.
अयोध्या अयोध्या आए मोरे प्रभु राम।
बड़ी चौखट टाटुर का अज 4 धाम आए दिन, मड़ राम आए दिन, अम्मा सीता नाल आए दिन।
Sayyid Zaira Batul from Baramulla district of Kashmir has been inspired by musician Zubin Nautiyal to sing Ram Dhun in local dialects.
राम आए दिन, लक्ष्मण होर भक्त हनुमान आए दिन।
The first year college students' Ram devotional song became instant viral on social media.
अगर हम इंडिया में रह रहे हैं तो हमें मंदिर की रिस्पेक्ट करनी चाहिए। और जो अगर जैसे हिंदू लोग हमारे मक्का मदीना जाते हैं और जामिया मस्जिद होती है उनमें आते हैं, कश्मीर आते हैं, यहाँ एक्सप्लोर करते हैं, वो ये चीज नहीं देखते कि ये मुस्लिम की रिलीजियस प्लेस है, हम यहाँ क्यों जाएं। तो इसी वजह से मेरे माइंड में भी यही कंसेप्ट है कि हमें एक दूसरे के साथ मिलजुल के रहना है, भाईचारे से रहना है। और जो राम जी थे उनके बारे में तो मैंने बहुत सुना है, ह्यूमैनिटी की एक वो मिसाल थे, वो आइडियल पर्सन थे पूरे इंडिया के लिए, पूरे देश के लिए।
2 kilos of Kashmiri saffron has been sent exclusively for the consecration ceremony of Ram Lalla in Ayodhya. This kesar will be used for tilak of Ram Lalla during Pran Pratishtha. Keeping the Ganga-Yamuni culture intact, the two communities that fought a bitter war over Ayodhya are today coming together to celebrate Ghar Wapsi of the Lord after 500 years. Bureau Report, India Today.
Our pagadi or a turban is a symbol of our pride. One village here in Ayodhya did not wear a turban for close to 500 years plus. This is a village of Suryavanshi Thakurs. Imagine 500 years ago, their ancestors stopped wearing a pagadi because Shri Ram was no longer in his temple. They fought hard to protect the temple. That time they failed. No generation for 500 years wore a turban. Now, after 500 years, this village of Suryavanshi Thakurs is once again wearing a pagadi, and with pride, with great pride, they have their safa, their symbol of their pride once again on their heads. India Today's Puja, Shali and a team of reporters on Ground Zero get you much more on the symbol of Suryavanshi pride, of Sanatan pride, returning to Ayodhya.
Almost 500 years later, these Suryavanshi Thakurs can finally wear a turban. Raghukul Preet Sada Chali Aayi, Pran Jaye Par Vachan Na Jaye. A pledge taken by their ancestors to not wear a turban, leather shoes or carry an umbrella till their Ram got a home, till the Ram temple gets built. Now the pledge has finally been fulfilled in the lifetime of 8th generation Sikhs.
कुछ इतना खुश है चकाचक चौचक जो पूर्वज नहीं देख पाए, पूर्वज उस पर लड़े जुड़े, कुल के पूर्वत किए। अभी हम कह रहे हैं हमें धन नहीं चाहिए, हमें राम चाहिए, राम चाहिए, राम चाहिए।
Suryavanshi Thakurs say their ancestors led by Gajraj Singh fought against Mir Baqi, commander of the Mughal army, when Ram Janmabhoomi was seized and the Babri Mosque was built. After successive wars, Thakurs were crushed by the mighty Mughals, but Ram descendants never forgot. They continued to participate in the Ram movement without a cover on their head.
For 9 generations not donning the turban, which is a mark of respect for them, and finally their generations can in 2023. They believe they were constantly with the movement with regard to the Ram Janmabhoomi. These are the real voices from Ayodhya.
हमारे पूर्वज बताते थे, हमारे चाचा भी, हमारे पिताजी भी, हमारे बाबा जी थे सुरबका सिंह, तो वो भी बताते थे कि आपके परदादा थे ठाकुर गजराज सिंह, उन्होंने ये कसम खाई थी और जब तक राम मंदिर नहीं बन जाएगा तब तक आप लोग जो है पगड़ी और चमड़े का जूता और छाता नहीं पहनेंगे। महान खुशी, इतनी खुशी तो अमाय के मान के नहीं, तो हम 22 तारीख को अपना जो है होली और दिवाली और घर में पकवान बनाएंगे और सब खाएंगे, तो अपार खुशी है।
बहुत सुनने को मिलता था जब हम लोग छोटे थे, हमारे दादा बाबा यहाँ पे खड़े हैं, वो सब बताते थे कि हमारे गजराज बाबा थे, वहाँ जन्मभूमि को बचाने के लिए वहाँ पे गए थे और युद्ध किए थे। 15 तारीख को मकर संक्रांति के दिन हम लोग सूर्य भगवान के सामने उनकी प्रतिज्ञा पूरी हुई और हम लोगों ने छाता पगड़ी सब पहना। उनके अस्तित्व को बचाए रखने के लिए करना जरूरी भी है।
हमारे आदरणीय प्रधानमंत्री, माननीय सर्वोच्च न्यायालय, माननीय मुख्यमंत्री योगी जी से मैं इस 115 जो सूरवंश क्षत्रियों का गांव है, जो राम मंदिर बनाने में आप सभी लोगों का सहयोग रहा, दिल की अनंत गहराइयों से बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद और आभार व्यक्त करता हूं कि जिस प्रकार से हमारे गजराज बाबा ने 90,000 सूरवंश क्षत्रियों को लेकर के लड़ाई लड़ी थी राम जन्मभूमि के उद्धार के लिए। हम लोगों की मांग है सूरवंशियों की कि उनके नाम पे कोई सड़क, कोई पार्क या चौराहा उनके नाम पे किया जाए, जिससे स्मारक बनाया जाए, जिससे हम लोगों की यादगार के रूप में रहे।
With Sachin Tendulkar, Puja Shali for India Today.
On the 22nd of January, before the Pran Pratishtha takes place at this Divya Bhavya Navya Ram temple at Ayodhya, the 4,000 sages, seers, saints and the VIPs who will be here at Ayodhya will actually hear every Indian musical instrument from Ladakh to Lakshadweep, from the sitar to the santoor, from the mridang to the dholak, played here. Music that will light up our lives because that is where music returns to our lives. And perhaps it started with the Shankhnad on board the Air India aircraft I took from Delhi to Ayodhya. Ram Bhakts extremely excited about being here at Ayodhya. The Shankhnad started on board that special flight amidst chants of Jai Shri Ram. I bring you more in this report. The flight to Ayodhya. Right now, we are on board the Air India flight to Ayodhya, and you can hear the passengers quite excited about getting to Ayodhya before the Pran Pratishtha at the Shri Ram temple at Ayodhya, going for that darshan. Now, this flight was supposed to take off at 10 a.m., but due to various reasons, the fog, the aircraft came in a little late, there were delays. But tremendous excitement amongst the pilgrims, amongst the devotees. You hear chants of Jai Shri Ram regularly on board this flight, talking to the pilot, talking to other passengers, and people here say that they're very excited getting to Ayodhya as quickly as possible. Hear chants of Jai Shri Ram, the Shankhnad, all eyes on the Divya Bhavya Navya Ram temple at Ayodhya. With cameraman Satya Rautre on board this Air India aircraft in Delhi, Gaurav Sawant for India Today.